Very good. So, welcome, Luis. I'm Philip. I'm gonna host this immersion on behalf of Sarah, and she prepared a very good topic talking about childhood memories. And I have some questions in here so we can discuss. Uh, as you already know, but I think it's worth it repeating. Talk and Talk is a platform where the immersions are safe environment, so you can speak, practice, and learn the language. We are not here to correct. I'm not here as a teacher, so we're gonna just speak about a topic like you were in a country with people speaking only in English. Okay, and every time we present ourselves, and this is very important, even if you're tired of repeatedly presenting yourself, but you can bring different information about you and also learn new vocabulary. So that's how I'm going to start asking you. Can you introduce yourself, sharing something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Luis. I'm 45 years old. Today I am a data professional because I work in a little bit with data science, with data engineering, and a data analyst as well. I live in the most beautiful city of the world, called Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul, and in my spare time I love outside activities like motorcycle, camping, fishing, hunting, and all redneck things, countryside feelings. And I love to learn about classical music. I love to learn music, play piano, this kind of things. I think there's a little bit to talk about me is this.
Yeah, very good. Very good, Luis. And I'm Philip, and it's been quite a while that I'm here around Talk and Talk, and lately I have been more participating on the immersions. On the immersions, I never know which preposition to use. And I'm here to practice a little bit about the topic. I think it's great. And well, that's pretty much what I have to say so far. Do you like talking about your childhood?
Yes, as for me is amazing because I am a 45 years old guy, so we can't. I don't have a lot of time. Yes, I have a lot of time, I think, but I think that I am in the middle of my life. So remember my childhood and all these memories about that period of my time. It's always a pleasure because today we live in a so because the world today is so different from the 80s in the 90s that we only can and we only can preserve these memories because it's like a treasure, because the world is so different and I think that's the memories of childhood is our gold preserves.
Yeah. And what's one of your happiest childhood memories? Do you remember any? And is there anything special that it comes to your mind?
Never mind. Right now is the days with my mom, my dad. They are alive, and yes, my house, my parents' house, and the color of the sky, the smell of the cake that my mother did for us in the end of the day. Radio, listen music in my home was amazing because I have the sound, the stereo sound here with me until today, and the movies and the TV show was so impressive because I grew up in front of television, and I grew up watching news, cartoons, and the news. So I have just good memories. I can't remember bad memories from my childhood, I think.
Yeah, I remember a lot. about my childhood with my grandmom. I used to be there and playing with friends on the streets, like soccer, all the time. And nowadays, I go there and it's impossible to play soccer on the streets because the cars they took over all the place. So it passes all the time. Like you don't have time to play on the streets like I used to because there's no time between cars anymore. Like back in the 90s, for example, we could like play for 30 minutes in a row and then a car would pass by. But nowadays it's impossible. And also having the cartoons on TV. I studied in the afternoon, so I remember having like a sequence, like a script. So I'm gonna have lunch and then before the, or on in front of TV watching cartoons, and after that I'm gonna be set for school and coming back the same thing. So um coming back from school and then I'll watch Globo, watch not it was Manchete, right? We used to
right?
have Manchete and the cartoons. And one of the iconic ones that I enjoyed too much was Yu Yu Hakusho and uh the Japanese soccer or football. I forgot that. Super Campeões. Super Champions.
Yes, 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 yes. You talked about your grandmother. Last Wednesday, I was talking with Rafael, the host of the 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Uh, Rafael Sinatra, if I don't, if I am
Semate.
not,
Yeah, Semate.
Timar, yeah, if I'm not wrong. And I was telling to him that I had a dream that I was in my grandmother house. It was a beautiful dream. I cried because for me it was a gift that I had with this dream because was so real, was so intense, and I was because I had the opportunity to came back to that memory, you know. So it was pretty cool. And you talk about Manchete. I remember until today, the first day that I watched Jaspion, the Japanese action movie. I don't know how to say. And
Yeah.
I remember the day. I remember the color of the sky. I remember my house. My house was in renovation. I remember the days waiting for the premiere of the Jaspion. For me, it was so cool. That shaped my life for all my childhood and teenage years, so it was a pretty cool.
Yeah, and they are things that they are remarkable. They attach to our mind, involves in some emotional feeling, right? So every time I have the chance like to do that, to remember, it's always cool. Um And do you have anything that it was your favorite when you were a child, like a toy, a game, an activity, studies, books, or friends, whatever you had?
Yes, 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 I have. For instance, uh, about toys, I think that G.I. Joe was my favorite ones. In Brazil was called de Comandos em Ação. So I love it. That toys. I had a collection. And was so amazing because you need to use your imagination to to play with the toys, to imaginate, you need to think about a war, the good guys and the bad guys. And you need to read to understand because the soldier was soldiers, and I love to ride my bicycle through the city because it was a small city where I live today, and we had a lot of landscapes and open fields to ride bicycles, and trees. It's kind of things in music. Music shaped my life because was the 80s. In the 80s, we only have Michael Jackson. And the Michael Jackson music is so powerful. When you had big speakers, when you have a loud sound machine, and that shaped my life. So, and books, Disney books, audio books. I remember that I had this in my home. And after I had the opportunity to read to have I had the opportunity to well it starts me the pleasure of reading, you know. So since the childhood I had this pleasure to reading different books and yes, only good memories, I think.
Yeah. And talking about music, I remember my uncle. He was like a big brother to me, and I got this rock and roll feeling and taste because of him. So Idol Maiden, Kiss, U2, Black Sabbath, Metallica, this kind of stuff. I remember watching the live shows on VHS, and it was cool to watch, especially Kiss. Kiss was one of the iconic for me, like a child, and you see those guys with their face painted, and after like years later, I went to Kiss concerts, and I painted my face, you know, so it was really really good, and one of the things I remember the most when I was a child. And I think music, it's being always with me alongside my story, my life story. And I think it was great, like going, I think nowadays it's easier because you have Spotify and you can have all the music you can get. But I started enjoying and finding out other songs with Napster, and then downloading MP3 and everything, and recording it on CDs, burning
Yeah.
CDs, and it was great, a good experience. Do you have any, like, you were wearing Megadeth, one of the bands I
Yes,
used
yes,
to
yes.
to to listen as well.
Yes, it's very, very strange because I like Megadeth when I was very young, because I started to love rock and roll when I was very, very child. Because in 1988, I watched news, fantástico news, talk about punks, and I loved punk rock for the first time I listened, and I don't know how. Ramones,
Ramones as well.
Ramones vinyl came up to my home, and when I first for the when I heard for the first time was Ramones and the Cramps. I remember to today, and when I listened to the Cramps for the first time, even previous to the Ramones, well, was a shock for me since my beginning, my the end of my childhood and the beginnings of the teenage years, and well, shaped my life. And in my teenage years, I was more related, more close to indie rock. So
Yeah.
many years after, I back to have metal things, and you know, because sometimes it's cool to listen metal.
Yeah. And I used to listen that a lot in some national bands like Legião, Capital, Paralamas, Ira, this kind of Plebe Hood, RPM as well. This They were like more in the 80s, but because of my uncle, his influence, I started to listen to songs for real late 90s, beginning of the 2000 year, and Linkin Park and starting out. So this indie rock um, music. Linkin Park was my first show, my first concert live ever. Charlie Brown opened the concert for them. So it was something. It it feels like yesterday, right? But
Yes, yes, yes.
it's been like 30 almost 30 years already.
Yeah, you talk about Napster. I was remember the first time that I used Napster because I always have been music fan and well, living in a small city in the middle of Brazil is a struggle to find records. Was a struggle. Was very expensive. For instance, my wife, when she had 16 years old or 15 years old, she was necessary. She needed to go to US to buy CDs for us to listen here, and that was once a year. So you need to wait one year to listen new music in the middle of the night. So was very hard to find. I need to travel to São Paulo to buy things. And when Napster came up, it was so dreaming. Was because you only had Napster. You don't have any another
And
share files, music files. So it was amazing. You spent all night waiting for one song, and it was amazing. It
yeah,
was pretty cool. I remember as well, but it was 96 or 95. I can't remember when internet came to my home. Was
yeah,
amazing.
and I guess back there, like downloading one song, it was like a milestone, you know?
Yes, 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 and the right song.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Well,
Okay.
just curiosity here. I use Winamp until today.
Really?
You really, really, I love it. For me, see that the Winamp skins, for me, it's amazing because I am because I'm a nostalgic guy, because for me now everyday life, the curricular days is very bored because our life is shaped by apps. We have apps to buy food, we have apps to take Uber for watch movies. All these
Hmm.
recommendation algorithms is a suck. Is
Yeah,
sucks a lot, and I'm trying to become more analogic. I think not analogic 100%, but I'm trying to connect with good memories. Like for me, it's a pleasure to see the Winamp skin. It's a pleasure to not use Spotify, for instance, because I like to have my my pen drive and my CDs beside me, and it's something like that. It's just memories.
yeah, and it's crazy that nowadays everything it feel like you lose the magic around those things, eating, reading, watching. Remember
Yes,
like Blockbuster, before Blockbuster, like renting
yes,
films. It was much more, I don't know, it's different. It was
it's very
different.
different. Yesterday I saw a LinkedIn post very interesting. Someone was questioning how could we work and study at the same time, and was very tired situation for everyone. But nowadays is much more, and someone talked about the WhatsApp, because now we are connect every single second of our life. We are in alert stage. We don't have a start time and a finish time to work or study. So today is everything is happening so fast that it's so insane. I think So
Yeah.
I would like to come back to my life before WhatsApp. My life started to fall apart when WhatsApp came to my life. Because I don't know.
Yeah, and even like messages, you like you send a message to people. I feel like we are not connected anymore. You just like, I have friends that I just talk to them by memes on Instagram.
Yes, I am the same. We are on the same page. Uh, I have friends from my friends. They came from my high school, so almost 30 years, and we don't see ourselves. We can't find to drink a beer or to make something stupid, because every day now is so there's a lot of layers of rules, and it's very strange because we are connected through the digital world, but very disconnected in real life. Very sad times, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think I don't see anything going backwards or changing, evolving. Um, it's complicated. I I don't know if it's good or bad, but from my point of view, like having a conversation like we have, I don't have with friends.
Yes,
Like,
I'm lost, my friends, because I have a lot of friends. They become algorithms, They are only talk about the news of the day, in the tomorrow they will forget what we are talking today. It's very strange because but I start to delete my social media from my smartphone. I have my social medias on PC, but my smartphone I try to avoid all kind of social media. And it's very strange because everyone everyone's like acting, Everyone want to be a rock star or a celebrity
yeah,
star, because
I was I was talking about that. Sorry to interrupt. I was talking about that on LinkedIn. Someone told, oh, that you're gonna have a baby, and then you need to create like a festival, a concert, and publish. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I feel the same. I want to ask my girlfriend to marry, but I'm concerned that who is going to film, how it's going to feel for other people, and because I asked her to be my girlfriend, we didn't have pictures like on the moment. It was just me and her, no pictures, no movies, no recording, and then I feel like, okay, I need to make it like to record the moment, but at the same time, like there's this pressure that you need to have a video about it. You have to tell to create a storytelling, and then to have a button to call to action, and then an offer. You need to sell your moment.
yes, and this thing of storytelling for us in Brazil become out of control, I think, because when you are talking with someone that you are meeting for the first time, for instance, business meeting, or you are you are try to contract someone, it's not only simple things. You have all that storytelling things, So everyone has a storytelling to tell to you. So that things that jornada do herói, And so it's very, very strange because real life is becoming the second place, and acting life in the first place. I was talk with Ayla, and on the Wednesday. What I love in Talk and Talk, because we are talking with real people, with real stories to share, and it's very interesting because this is cool because you are practicing and listen about the real life, no? So this is amazing, I think.
Yeah, and this is the interesting thing about the immersions. Most people, there are a lot of people that they didn't get it, or especially the new ones. about the connection. Like it doesn't matter how fluent you are. You can be fluent, but you have nothing to say. So it's
Yes,
useless. It's
yeah,
useless.
yes. And what what I figured out in the younger people that they came to talk and talk, they want everything so fast, you know. They think that learn a new language is very fast, but isn't. You need to. Well, I came here every day. Every day I'm here because I needed this because learning new skills, it's a practice, you know. It's like a piano
Yeah.
lessons. You need to practice every day. It's not only. So I think we have this gap between the newer generation and the for old people like me. No,
Yeah. And how old are you, by the way? I think you're
45,
40.
45,
45? Yeah.
45.
So I'm like yeah, you are just 7, 8 years ahead of me, but I think we lived the same
Yeah,
um
one part here in the mini 90s in the beginning
yeah,
of
and
the 2000s.
yeah. So I think yeah, I just forgot the questions, by the way, because we are going to different, and this is one thing that it's interesting. Sometimes there are people, students that, oh, we didn't have time to answer all the questions, and the topic changed, and people blaming that the host didn't follow the questions. And I think everybody's too attached to the script.
Yes, everyone they think that if they follow a script, they will reach the goal, you know, but it's not about following the script. Fluency, I think that is about you talk. Uh, you can express yourself. For instance, I was away from talk for 6 months, I think, and I'm very rusted, you know. So I'm very rusted right now. And is this practicing? You can't wait that a magical formula will give to you fluence, you know. So, but I can't understand you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but and do you have children or are you in touch
No,
with children?
no. I'm married, but we didn't have kids yet. And I don't know if
Yeah,
you
but
will.
how do you see these children nowadays? Sometimes I get curious about which childhood memories they will have in the future, you know?
Yes, I for me it's very not only this generation of childs and the teenagers, but I think that is very what I can see about my friend's child and what I can what I can watch or see with my coworkers is strange because you don't have these real connections because you have this screen in front of you, you know. So you have a filter that is showing to you a world unreal, you know, a world full
Yeah.
of advertisement and propaganda, ideology, and the consuming, and the pros and cons of everything. I think that's very strange because I don't know what to think about because everyone is so rushed today. Everyone has a lot of things to do today that I don't know because you don't have time to rest and simulate everything, you know. So your brain can't simulate everything, and something like that.
Yeah, too much information.
Yes. It's like é tipo aquele lance da toalha. Ela continua sendo toalha mesmo molhada, assim, toda, né? Você tá com a torneira aberta, a toalha tá lá. Ela absorveu tudo, mas tá jogando água, tá vazando tudo. Mais ou menos isso,
Yeah,
assim.
yeah. And this is something hard to explain in Portuguese, like very specific words like the towel and
Yes.
I don't
And
know how to. to say that. But yeah, and sometimes I get um like it's been hard to read books nowadays. To focus on a book, like, or to spend some time on my own without a device, without phone. Like I have the need to have my phone in my pocket or in my hands and checking all the time if there's updates, you know.
Yes, I'm trying to avoid this because a smartphone was taking my life away, and sometimes I try to sit on piano and try to learn a new music or try read for me for is possible because I start to read and I sleep, so it's very
Yeah.
hard to.
Or when you wake up, right? When you wake up, the I wake up and the first thing ever I do is to get my phone.
I'm try avoid. I think I'm about 4 days. I am get up and I'm going to the kitchen to drink some water and try to see my plants, see my balcony. After 10 minutes, I pick my smartphone. But the
Yeah,
first 10 minutes I'm trying to avoid, but it's a real struggle because, well, I have anxiety, everyone has anxiety nowadays. And I work with 7 hours time difference from my time zone. So I'm thinking I have probably I have a lot of methods to fix something. So it's a
yeah.
nightmare.
And we are talking about childhood, but what do you do nowadays for yourself as how can I ask that? You know, those things that you like or enjoy doing.
Yes,
Not that you are a child, but as you were a child somehow, just to relax, to spare your time.
yes, what I like. I try to avoid technological things. I try to be the most away from computer or smartphone. And I try for instance, nowadays I can't ride a motorcycle because I am not a lazy, but I like to ride motorcycle. So I like to when I have time in the weekend, I like to spend my time in ride motorcycle in the mud, in the nature. And I also like to listen music on my old sound system because I have that experience that I will need to wait 20 minutes to end a side of the record. So it's kind of things I'm trying to escape from the inside. Is a struggle to struggle.
Yeah, I try to exercise, or yeah, I think that's the only thing that I do not use a phone or a device. Running, I still use a phone, like to listen
Yeah.
to music while running, but when I'm swimming, it's good because I'm not using it. Or here in São Paulo, there's a indoor climbing gym, and I can go there and climb, and then that's the moment I don't use at all a phone as well. So it's cool to have this moment, you know.
Yes, I need to back to swim because I love water, and water for me is so relaxing, and I need to come back to swim lessons and you know stay away from from technological devices and screens.
Very good, very good. And do you have anything that you miss nowadays of for your life when you were a
Y-
child, from when you were a child?
yes. I miss I miss the good surprise. We don't have good surprise anymore. We don't have more good movies or good music or something. Everything is so previous. It's easy to know what will happen in the future, you know. So, and I think that I don't know, something like that. The connections, you know, to going to a place, in the place there's a lot of people, because nowadays we don't have more this. We have in a show, okay, but we don't have more the streets. The streets don't have more a lot of people. We don't have more uh, a small shop that we loved. It's kind of things, the surprise of the life. Stuff like that. I don't, very, very hard to explain in
Yeah,
Portuguese, in English.
it's like when you visit someone, you need to schedule. You need to let the person know, of course, it's the minimal, but how did we do in the past? Like to go to someone else's places or to go out with someone. Like we didn't have a phone to announce or to warn, hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, I'm already there or something like that. Is it the surprise, this kind of surprise that you're trying to say?
Yes, 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 because yes, I was remember a lot of situations here before the smartphones, when you needed to when you yeah, this example about to going out with someone, you need to talk with this person, you need to call before, and the things will the things would work, you know. So something like that. But I don't know how to say in English because, for instance, movies during the 90s, every week, every single week, we had Oscar movie, you know, real good movies in the 90s. Every week, every single week, we
Yeah,
have was amazing time, and we don't have this anymore because we go to Netflix, for instance, and the recommendation algorithm show something to us that we like it already, you know. So we don't have the possibility to watch movies from the US. No, we have the opportunity, but it's more is not special anymore. But in the nights you could watch movies from Iran, from Russia as well, and this kind of things, you know. So now, is everything so recommended for you that you don't have surprise anymore? For instance,
I, I get you.
I love motorcycle, for instance, and my YouTube only shows motorcycle from me. But I also love piano, you know, and YouTube don't shows piano for me, just motorcycle things, you know. And
Yeah,
it's kind of things, I think. And you don't have more uh your own personality. Everyone looks the same right now, you know. Everyone, if you are part of a group, you will dress like the group, you talk like that group, and it's kind of things, stuff like that.
yeah. And I feel I have a very nostalgic feeling about going to a movie store to rent a movie, and oh, we need to get 3 or 4 movies so we can watch throughout the weekend and we give it back on Monday, you know. So or even the I don't know if you had this experience going to a place to play video games or
Yes,
to rent the video game,
yes, 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 yes,
not the CDs, before the CDs, the I don't know how
yes,
to say
yes.
it, cartuchos, you know.
Yes, yes, for instance, well, I have my all my video games here in my home since the telejogo from Xbox 360. Since
Yeah,
X and
I still have it. The same Xbox. I have PlayStation 1. I found it
cool.
like 2 weeks ago, and I have Xbox 360.
Yeah, and I have is and for instance, the 16 bits, 16 bits
Yeah,
is not about only watch a game. You need to be really good, have good skills to to win, you know. So I miss this. I miss the next level, you know, because nowadays video games is like you watch a movie, you know. You don't need to be good to pass to achieve the pass the levels and the kind of things. So I miss this the next level, the next challenge in the game, you know, because now it's so flat to play, for instance, you know. So it's kind of that's the things.
Mhm. Do you play video games
Yes,
nowadays?
yes,
Yeah.
every day.
Man, I really want to play video games. Like I'm really eager to play. I'm just like between places. I'm living in my parents back again. So I came back from me and my girlfriend were living together in her place in another city. Now we moved to São Paulo, but we don't have our place yet. And one of the things I really want to have is to play my Xbox again, you know?
Yeah.
Just like I have all the original CDs games that I bought in the US when I was there in 2011. I haven't played any of them, and I know nowadays when you have like PlayStation 5 or whatever the game you have, you buy the game, but you have to buy more things to play that game. And it pisses me off.
Yes, yes, yes. It's very strange. And for me, well, I have a lot of good memories since I married, because my wife is my partner to play video games. So for us, it's a special moment in the end of the day, you know. So when it's 6 p.m. for me, I turn off everything here. We go to the room and we start to play and talk, you know, about the day. And I love video game. I love, 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 whatever.
Yeah. Um and the thing I enjoy the most about games, it's like the classic games like soccer, driving, like Formula One, other driving games, but also those games with story, and then you have like steps and you have challenges and you have to think about it. So um like the last one I was playing, it was, I can see the game itself, but I don't remember the Assassin's Creed.
Yes, very beautiful. Piece of art, state of art.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you talk about PlayStation 1, and I was remember here when I played uh, Silent Hill 1 for the first
Oh,
time. I
Silent
quit
Hill,
my
it was
job.
amazing.
I quit my job
Really?
to play.
No
Uh,
way.
yes, yes, I quit my job. Just play.
Nice.
I was on my I can't remember. But I when I was very young, but it was a very I don't matter so much with jobs kind of things. But when I played Resident Evil 1 for the first time, change wow, was amazing. A very beautiful game. Was a terror. Give me a lot of fear. So was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I remember also Resident Evil when they launched the game itself, the first one. It was
Yes.
like a moment for PlayStation 1. I think it was
Yes,
like 2000, 2001.
yes, yes, as a classic one. And my favorite Resident Evil until today is a controversial opinion because it's Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, is it too different?
Yeah, all my friends that love Resident Evil, they don't like uh, this game, but I love it. My favorite one because I have so much fun playing this game. That's a lot of good memories. But my favorite one forever is Call of Duty. Uh,
Call of Duty, yeah,
Always Call of Duty and
yeah.
a
I
lot
played
of
a little bit.
nights. Yes,
Yeah,
good
I
memories.
I I played some of yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I love Formula One game, and I bought the steering wheel, but not the fancy one, just the cheapest that you
Hmm.
just need to, it's like a Bluetooth, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, whatever connection it is. I still have it, like two of them, and yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, and I'm gonna have time to play this week, but maybe next one. Uh, I really need to like a place to do that.
Yes, yes.
Here, my parents, it's complicated.
You are not in your parents' house. I am take care of my mother 3 days of the week, and I come back to my parents' home as well. And all my stuffs are there. Box and box of CDs, of books, and games as well. So it's a treasury as well. It's like a materialized memory, So it's amazing to have this opportunity to revisit, to see again these kind of things.
Yeah. Luis, I have something I'm not gonna be able to finish until 4. I have
Okay,
to get my grandmoms to Pilates right now.
that's cool.
So sorry about that, but I think we had a great talk together. It was cool,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. I'm a little hustled because I backed last week and
And I think you got the Black Friday
yes, was
package, right?
amazing. Was amazing. Was
Yeah.
very crazy Black Friday, to be honest. You are very
Yeah,
courageous.
the idea is to bring more people to be involved with the immersions, and also we are gonna, like, for those who want to have more like a follow-up corrections and this kind of stuff. We're gonna be in touch with each person from Black Friday, and that's how we are gonna that's our focus. It's like the immersions itself, like let's make people come here and enjoy and engage and talk a lot. And for those who want to be like to customize their experience, and then we have like mentorships, we have corrections, we have other things that are coming up. So yeah,
Yes,
next year is gonna be amazing, by the way.
yes, I do believe that. Congrats.
So thank you for the confidence to be back again. And Luis, hope to see you in another meeting. All right.
Right, right. I will be
And
here.
I'm hosting. I'm studying Spanish as a host Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. every Monday and Wednesday. So I know Black Friday you have access now. So whenever you want, I'll be there.
Yes, but I only can talk English. I can't talk Spanish. It's very hardcore for me. So
All
see you,
right.
Philip.